Hey guys, it is 9:05 on the 17th of September, and we open on a sad day. And it is a sad day, because today is the day that Final Fantasy games? Been watching too many Final Fantasy speedruns is what I've been doing. Today is the day that Fantasy Flight have decided, in their wisdom, to close Netrunner DB for good. Which is a big shame. So if you haven't heard, where have you been? The past, late last week, the creator of the Netrunner DB site, Alessandro, I'm probably saying that with a needless accent, but you know, he was contacted by Fantasy Flight to basically take his site offline. This kind of came about because another website called Jinturkey.net tried to make a reproduction of Netrunner in the browser so that you could play it, and it was all automated, very nice. Fantasy Flight sent them a cease and desist. However, they seem to be using the images that were coming from Netrunner DB. Now, it's kind of conjecture at the minute, but everyone's assuming that Fantasy Flight then saw that link and went, we can't have anyone else doing that. Let's put a cease and desist on Netrunner DB. So as you can imagine, everyone went, what the fuck? You know, it's a really, really good fan site. Everyone adores it. It's a really good deck builder. Probably the best Netrunner deck builder, at least Netrunner deck builder out there. So what happened? Well, everyone started writing petitions, everyone started writing letters, and then a few days ago, Alessandro sent out, I'm still probably pronouncing it wrong, but the owner of Netrunner DB sent out a tweet saying that he was talking with Fantasy Flight Games. And everyone was like, well, you know, there's a bit of reprieve there, we might get lucky and we might see the site come back. We were trying to work out a way to bring it back to life without, you know, maybe do it without the card images or various other bits and pieces. However, about 4 hours ago, I think 4 hours ago-ish, it's just been closed. And there's one Twitter update from Alessandro saying, that's it, game over, done. So obviously the suggestions, talks didn't work out, which is really, really unfortunate because I really liked Netrunner DB. The one positive, there's not a positive out of this, but one positive thing is that the source code for Netrunner DB is publicly available. You can go and take a copy of it. It doesn't have any of the game images or the game art, and it doesn't have necessarily, I don't think it has anyway, like an up-to-date user list with all the built decks and whatever. However, there's no reason you can't run your own local version of Netrunner DB and use that to build, which is what I was hoping to do today. However, some work got in the way. So today, I was going to use Meteor, just go back to using Meteor. However, I think my opinion is it's only a matter of time before Meteor get the nice little letter from Fantasy Flight saying, hey, don't use our stuff. So, based on that, we're going to have to use the bought software, Card Game DB. So this is Card Game DB is the website that Fantasy Flight essentially bought. And this does various decks for Game of Thrones, Call of Cthulhu, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. Has spoilers on here as well. But generally speaking, it's not a good site. Yep, Jonesy, that's it. You can't get your decks back out. You had a short period of time to. There was a short period of time where you could export all your decks out, which I did. But I thought, nah, I'll be fine, you know, it'll come back to life. So, yeah, sadly we're lumbered with this. So we're going to try and make 2 decks from scratch on Card Game DB to start off. Now, I haven't built a deck on here yet. I started to build a deck on here, and I immediately closed the browser down because... Ugh. However, we're going to try and use it as best as possible, and if I get really aggro, I'm just going to go straight onto Meteor. So, let's start by building a blue or red deck. What would you like, blue or red? So, I'm just going to build a noise deck to cheer myself up. So, let's do this. So, the first thing here is that we have to search for the card that we want. So I have to actually search for noise to then add a copy of it in. I had 3 of them if I want, apparently. And then get rid of that. I can filter by a set, so I can do core and search, which then just, you know, gives me this massive search box with all the files in. I can't see what the thing does until I click on it. Noise is good, Jonesy. Which again is a bit sucky, but hey ho. So we'll go back to choose a set to filter. We'll get rid of that. What happens if I just search? I assume it gives me all 244 cards. Fine. So let's just get the... Alright, well let's just add the cards that I know I want. So let's add 3 parasites. Data suckers. Add 3 of them. What else do I want? Run a professor deck? No, not right now. I genuinely don't know how I'd even... Every time I try to build a professor deck, I end up building it and then going, actually, I could just change the professor's ID for Kate and keep the exact same date, but get Kate's benefit. Seems silly. Right. So I've got my parasites, I've got my data suckers, I want cash. Oh. Click everything. There we go. Add 3 caches. I want some ASOPs. I want some ASOPs. Now, see, this is a problem for me where I can't spell anything. Right, there we go. Chuck 3 of them in. Right. We've got my ASOPs in. What else do I want in this deck? I'm going to click reset. Oh, okay, that's fine. Right, I want Sure Gamble for totes. I'm just really not a fan of this interface. I mean, this is fine, but this feels a bit antiquated. I like the whole thing where you could hover over the side and you could see exactly what you were going to get and various other bits and pieces. It's a shame. So knights, let's add 2 knights. We will also add some cyber feeders. We're going to add just 2 of them because they're kind of handy once you get them out. Clone chips. Clone chip, rather. What happens if I do that? That's all of my influence gone then. Okay. Can I just run my deck like that? So we want Deja Vu. Chuck 3 of them in there for now. What else do we want? Let's chuck 3 imps in. Now that's this is probably going to... Oh, I have to shrink this down as well. Okay, so that imp's probably going to change down to 2 or something, depending, but my brain isn't working correctly. So what I'm going to do, because it's an easier way to see, is actually, I've never had to do this before. I'm actually going to have to pull out my actual cards to have a look at what it is that I was using previously. Yeah, Grimoire, Wild Side. Right. So, Grimoire. Let's chuck 3 in, why not? Whoop, come on. Wild Side is like that, okay. I could probably just use 2 wild sides, but we'll throw 3 in for now. What else do I want to add in here? Right. Darwin. I want 2 of you. And medium. I'll have 2 of you. Demo run? No, probably don't want demo run. Probably some proper icebreakers, so let's go for Corroder. And put 2 of them in. Now I've got 40 spots left to do a generic search and have a quick scan through everything. Black Cat. That is quite nice. I don't know if it's actually been enabled yet though. Well, actually, we can remove any of the other factions from this search, which then puts us down to 88. Okay, so David. Oh, 2 Davids gone. 2 of you. What else? What else? Indeed. A couple of Dirty Laundries. No, I really want to put Duggars in, but Duggars isn't out yet, so. And same with Eden Shard. No, not Eden Shard, the other one. Yeah, Hades Shard. Ooh, so good for a noise deck. So good. Sugoi. Should have an Ice Carver in, because why not? I don't think there's anything. Oh, Lamprey's quite nice to have. So let's lose an Imp. And lose a Wild Side. And we shove in 2 Lampreys, because they're quite nice. Yeah, I think that'll do. Oh, Scrubbed. Yeah, put 2 Scrubbed in, because Scrubbed's really handy. So based on having 2 Scrubbed in, what would I want to get rid of? David, Knight and Darwin are there to get me through a bunch of stuff. Aesops can probably go down to 2. I can probably go down to 2 Grimoires. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Right, deck's not saved, so save the deck. My deck name. Call it a noisy mess. Oh God, I can't come up with. I call it base knowledge. Teaser strategy, whatever. Save as new deck. At least one deck type must be selected. What? Jesus. Alright. And then we export as an octagon file. Lovely. Okay. We successfully made a deck. Now let's make something a bit different. How do I... There we go. Clear deck. Lovely. So now let's make a corp deck. Oh, wrong one. Ah, oh, I'm the worst. Blue. Blue for corp, please, Dan. Okay. So, who are we going to play? I was thinking playing a Jinteki Replicating Perfection. The same as we did last week. And trying to get that to be a bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Replicating Perfection, thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to add in some cash money into this deck. This is going to be a rich deck. So I'm going to chuck 3 hedge funds in. We're going to chuck 3 sweeps in. We're going to chuck some celebrity gifts in. Now, in terms of agendas, right, let's just search Jinteki agendas and get them sorted and done. That's pretty good. So we kind of want we want a semi-fast advance. FA Harmony Medtech deck keeps the game short and sweet or sour, but short nonetheless. Oh, hi John, hi Zed. You both said things at the same time. Didn't see you. How are you guys? Fast Advance Harmony Medtech. I don't think I've seen a Fast Advance Harmony Medtech. I'll tell you what. Message me a deck list for it, and maybe we'll play that. I'm gonna build this, and we'll see how this goes. 3 medical breakthroughs start, and then medical fundraiser. Yeah, medical fundraiser. We could do that. We'll chuck that in a minute. I'm just gonna try and work out what things I want to run with. I want medical breakthrough because that works quite nicely. Nisei's good. We'll shove in a Philotic because it's a Philotic entanglement. If I put in, I can put in 3 more 2s or 2 3s. So 1 2. There we go. Let's do that. Right, now let's put in medical fundraiser. Oh, hello. Oh, because I'm in still type agenda. Hey, Kurth, how you doing? Chuck 3 of them in, why not? Okay, where are we up to? We're on 21 cards. We have a ton of economy coming in. Let's chuck some Jacksons in. Oh, man. It's just easy to search with this. Really? Oh. Okay, chuck 3 of him in for now. Are there any assets I want? Yes, I want Sundew. Chuck 3 Sundews in. Good to hear, good to hear. Now, I don't think there's any particular upgrades that I want that are going to benefit me. However, there is one operation that I do desperately want. And I'm not going to remember the bloody name of the thing. Oh, hang on, I might have it down here. Hang on. Hang on, my friends. Aha! There we go. And chuck 3 enhanced login protocols in. Bosh. Lovely. Does mean we're maxed out on our influence. But hey ho. So let's try shoving some bits of ice in. Why not? Oh, there's a heavy Twitch delay. It's the worst. Twitch delay sucks. I don't know. Some days is better than others. I'm not sure. Not sure. Right, what am I doing? Got no influence. Let's check out what ice we can shove in. So, we're going to be fairly rich. So, quite high costing ice, we're not going to mind. So, Bastion's a 4-4. Right, let's shove in 2 Enigmas. Because I like Enigmas. Let's shove in a guard. Or no, just one will do for now. 40 seconds, that's a lot. Couple of Lotus Fields. Shoving 2 Quandaries for now. Oh, a couple of Wall of Thorns. And we run out. Okay. So we're up to 39 cards. And we have 9 pieces of ice. Is that right? Cell Portal. Yeah, we're going to be rich, but not that rich. Like, if I shove a Lotus Field in front of a Cell Portal, that's going to cost me 10 credits. And then another 5 if I want to do that. That is not ideal. At all. How do we only have 39 cards? I thought we'd have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Were we only at 30 cards? Totes Bullfrog. Oh, go on then. It'll be a fun one to have. I might shove in a couple of Hunters. And then... Oh no, because I can't, because I don't have enough. Unless I get rid of a Jackson and... Or I could get rid of a Sweeps. If I get rid of 1 Sweeps... Then I can put in... marked accounts, or whatever it is. Oh, come on. This thing, right. Closed accounts. I'll put 2 closed accounts in with a couple of Hunters. Right. Back to the ice. Couple of Chimeras, because why not? Really. I mean, if we're going to be... We could play Draco. I guess. Depends how rich we get. Hitsumi Bako's a good initial barrier. Do I have an initial barrier? I don't. So yeah, a couple of them. Oh, I'm at 50 all of a sudden. Wow. Oh, where's Sergi? Right. I mean, no, not for a 6-2 Sentry. It's just... It's super expensive. And especially because I'm not running any snares or anything in here. That seems crazy expensive. I do need to get rid of a card. I could get rid of that one guard, but I like having that as a non-bypass for anyone running those sneaky inside jobbies. Damn inside jobbies. I suppose I could get rid of Hunter, because we're using Draco instead. It's exactly the same, except I just... Well, that one gives the runner a tag, but it doesn't end the run, so... Let's toss out those two, which puts me at 48. Yeah, but Suji, or however it's pronounced. I hate this. It's 6 cost for just a 2 strengther. Like, I'd rather include Susanoo no Mikoto in that instance. Ah, I tell you 2 sudden things I am missing. Right, instead of what though? Because I want to put 2 pop-up windows in, but to do that I'd have to get rid of a sweeps. I'll tell you what, get rid of my close account, get rid of Draco. Add 2 pop-up windows. 2 pop-up windows, Susanoo Mito. Let's add 2 of them, because why the F not? And then we've got 48 restructured. Nope, that is not what I want. What do I want? What is that money card that I want, guys? We'll find out in a minute once I filter down to it, and I can tell you all what it is. It is restructure. Okay, and 1 single restructure. Hey, Kojin, how you doing? It has been a while. Let's toss that down to 2 and add another restructure in. Okay, we have something. Not great. But let's save our deck. Our save name, Repli. Gotta think up a... Yeah, that Netrunner DB tab, look at that. Not good. Not good. I'm keeping it up there as a reminder. As rage filling. So, what are we going to name this deck? I need to find... We're replicating perfection. The deck is far from perfect. And seeing as the deck is far from perfect, we could call it Kanye West? I don't know. I don't mind Meteor. I used to use Meteor, then I moved on to Netrunner DB because I felt it was better. And now with Netrunner DB closing and Fantasy Flight basically threatening to close, saying we have our own deck building site, you should use our site. I think Meteor at some point is going to get a a letter from them. So if we're going to be forced to use this god awful system, then we'll use it. Or rather, I'll start using it, because if they're going to try and corner out the competition, may as well start learning how to use this now, right? Keep them happy. We're just going to call this Replicating Cache. Type, because we have to pick a type. It's fun. Save as new deck. Awesome. How do I view my decks from here? My content. Oh, wow, that is good. Going to my content, errors of the site. Really wish I had exported that deck before I decided to navigate away. Shit. Hey little fat, how you doing? What? So where are my decks? Yeah, it is a good intro as to people why people hate the site. Look how bad that is as well. The site's only this high, and so the fucking menu won't come all the way down. Where are my decks? I saved them and everything. Deck builder improvement suggestions. Bring back fucking Netrunner DB. Where are my decks? Have I got in my inbox? They're not. My content just breaks. Content I follow? Well, that won't be it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, this is stupid. Ah, load, delete, saved. Ah, there we go. I was being stupid. It's fine, guys. We found it. Export this. Okay, it's fine. It's all good. It's all gravy. Everyone, chill out. Alright. Ah, that resizing. Look at that, guys. Bit by bit, just for you. Totes Pro right here. Oh, God. Okay. Look, I got charts. Okay, so we have that. Sad face. Pretty awesome. Okay. We have our decks, and we've successfully managed to navigate our way around Card Game DB. It wasn't good, but you know, it's usable. Time will tell. So, stay tuned. We're going to jump into an Octagon game.